There we are. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is. Scorpio, this reading is for you. I'm MJ, I'm the founder of All to Love. I show up and do these monthly readings. We like to be casual here. I teach yoga, offer tarot, EFT. There's online courses, a book, and there's also merchandise. Look, I wear one piece and I'm intending to get more samples. I send samples off to family, friends, and of course clients. And if you want to buy one, feel free. I gotta say, like, hoodies are my vibratory. We do now have some like loungers, like some comfies. Scorpio, we're going to do your reading. Let's see what your energies are saying for the month of September. You guys take what resonates, leave the rest. This is mainly for entertainment. And for those of you who resonate with my vibratory, the way I interpret the messages, and of course, if the messages resonate, feel free to book that private reading. This is for Scorpio, the month of September 2023 for Scorpio. Major Arcana, Scorpio, some divine healing. I think the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. Whoa, something major. There could be a move. Some of you guys could be getting married or making a proposal or receiving a proposal. Wheel of Fortune, healing. So all this is in the reverse though, so I'm kind of curious about something's feeling like it's not necessarily what it looks like. Yeah, Eight of Swords. So there is something major. There's a cyclical change happening in your life. The Hierophant reverse does often make me feel of moving, taking keys, going to another place, graduating, getting up leveled, getting a new car, keys, exchanging keys, buying a new house, right? It's all of those three energies in the reverse with the Eight of Swords, which is making me feel though that big changes, and at the same time possibly challenging changes, like just like, for example, all those three cards in the reverse, it does make me think that like potential losses, but catalytic losses. So like, for example, Star and Wheel of Fortune, like losing money on an investment, and yet long term it ends up being for the best. Or having a house that's for sale and the sale falls through. Long term, for the best. Even though in the first instance, it might feel like, oh God, right? Like, this is not this is shit, or this is bad news, or this is not comfortable, but this is some sort of cyclical healing. Yep, I knew it. This is some kind of cyclical karmic healing that you've been probably going through, Scorpio. So I'm hearing, which is why you have to move, which is why you're being guided to move. You're definitely being guided forward with the Knight of Pentacles and like practical action, a new job, a new house, or taking this actual steps to move yourself to another place, another continent, I'm hearing for some of you. So some of you, it's a big move that you're manifesting. Not necessarily obvious though, right? Like, this is the whole, I think, game of life and manifestation and stuff. Is like, we might think we're on a certain direction and then stuff happens, information comes in, people say things, whatever, and then that changes the game, and it can fundamentally change the direction of the path that we're on. And yet when we're in deeper trust with our divine source or divine spark, what we understand is that the universe, or the energy of the God force, is benevolent And even if we go through deep trials and painful things, as long as we're still living, we can move forward. Maybe a little slower. That's a big part of the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe part of this integrative healing has been like, I gotta take my time. And for some of you, it could be to do with going slower in regards to your romantic professions. As in your romantic, what you profess in your romantic connections. Maybe you're gonna slow down on that front. Because I would dare say, definitely for some of you, you're having a rebirth. Like just that. A rebirth in your sense of maybe family, community, and then like earth. Some of you might be feeling a lot more connected to the earth realms and like just gardening, planting, being outside. And or it's also part of what you're manifesting. Like you're choosing to manifest more earthly time, more nature time, more familial community time in nature, right? What's the star reversed? Why does the star reverse keep coming up? So now we have 2 times the star in the reverse. Yeah, okay. I think what do you know, I'm hearing the message of like trouble in paradise. So this looks like fundamentally projections got in the way, or projections brought a tower down. What does that mean? It means that we're getting triggered and we're falsely accusing other people of being something, saying something, vibrating an energy that isn't truly who they are. It's a projection. It's an illusion. And again, we're often not even in their presence. We don't even often have them in our lives necessarily, but we're still projecting. Think of a movie projector. I mean, most of us know that when we're looking at the projected screen that we're not seeing a reality. It's an illusion, right? It's a projection. So what's the solution? Your solution for this situation, this is a tower moment in your own life. It could be a perspective, relationship, career, whatever. These projections are leading into this, or you've probably already been through the tower moment, a huge shakeup or breakup. And it's like, get back to the ground, as in ground yourself back into the earth energy, right? And trust. You will be offered an opportunity to leap again, or love again, or whatever. I just think that there's this a bit of a journey. Some lightness here, but there's a bit of a journey you got to go on. Central here, there is the Magician. Major shifting and major changes happening. A lot you're not going to be able to see coming, but it will usher you forward, but moving forward slowly. Not jumping into things, not rushing out of your cocoon, just gently moving slow, integrating, processing, right? And seeing the rising of your own magician. This is helping you to trust more deeply and fundamentally helping you to use your voice appropriately. Yeah. Then when you feel guided, you will be guided. When you receive the message, you will know how to respond, or you will know how to send the message. This is you healing a lot of underlying lack of worth, lack of togetherness or belonging. It's all ultimately really positive, but there's a lot of density that you're clearing. A lot of, immaturity, lack of wisdom, lack of faith, lack of feeling worthy enough, blah, 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 blah. That's all healing for you to rise, for you to come out for spring kind of thing. Just trust it, Scorpio. You're definitely healing. I gotta say though, and part of it is I want to say just patience, loves. Patience. This healing game takes way longer than our quick fix society or culture would have us want to believe. And again, when we're riddled with shame and guilt and fear, it's easy to be controlled. And I think that's a big part of this whole game and era that we're in as a population, as a generation, is that we got to be really discerning with the game of power and control. Who are you and what's your power? Rather than being a victim of external forces that we cannot necessarily even see, right? So there you go, Scorpio. That's a reading for your month of September. Take it easy. Get back into nature. Make sure you're grounding and looking after yourself, because this is some big shifting. This is some big energy. Probably not comfortable or easy, especially if there's these tower moments via projection again. So if you're in dynamic, be mindful of that. This is where things like compassion and empathy and forgiveness are huge. If you've been the one projecting or somebody's been projecting onto you, be willing to open your heart and forgive and release. And again, just ground. At least to find harmony if there have been some major shakeups, in order to come back to ground to reharmonize with any people there have been conflict with, right? Especially those in projection, we typically do those in intimate, familial, or romantic relationships, and any professional ones that are really close to us, right? There has been a tower moment, like I can't do it this way anymore, or you tried and it come out. So, and Scorpio is a fixed sign, right? So these are typical fixed energy things. No, we stick it in. Like, this is how I do it, right? But that's not, you're having to release a bunch of stuff, because that trust card is you going, fucking, I gotta go, or I gotta be free, or I just gotta fly here because I can't go back into the rubble. It's falling kind of thing. Okie dokie, Scorpio. Have a great month of September. Enjoy it. I look forward to seeing you guys next month, if not sooner, obviously. Have a great one, Scorpio. Take care. Peace out.